interrupt the wicker light bolts. Wicker light bolts are going to be our primary interrupt. Go to the next area. Watch that wild. Watch the smash down. Make sure you do not get hit into the next pull. Good, we pulled a bunch of extra stuff, that's okay. Watch those dark prayer guys. Wild wallop. When you're exiting the wild wallop, you want to make sure you're exiting towards the wall as a tank to keep the ads from flying into other ads. I was tanking the boss, the big ad, too close to the wall. And because of how close to the wall the big ad was, you were unable to exit towards the wall. So you want to make sure that when you're tanking that bigger ad, you're tanking it closer to the middle of the map and not so close to the edge. That way you leave yourself and your party room to step towards the edge to step out of the circle. Wicker light bolt needs to be interrupted every time. Molt Frenzy, be careful that Molt Frenzy cast. Wild Wallop needs to be interrupted. Watch the rocks coming from the ceilings.
A willing sacrifice has been prepared.
Watch those throw rocks. You can use CCs to interrupt the throw rocks. You cannot interrupt the throw rock cast. Going on to the boss fight. Pulling the boss. Careful with the rock blasters. Luring candle flames. Luring candle flames attracts extra ads. Use the minecars, the rocks from the ceiling, or the boss's charge to get rid of the ads. Watch those minecars. You gotta make sure you are not getting hit by the minecars, only the ads are getting hit by the minecars. Charge. Nice. We actually killed a bunch of the ads. Cart is down again. You gotta make sure you focus down this cart as soon as it spawns every time. The reason you focus down this cart right away is because if you do not focus down this cart, it will explode. And if it does explode, it will kill your party.
A willing sacrifice has been prepared.
36% left on the boss. Focus down the Apex. This week, the Apex is always the priority. As the Apex does put a damage buff and a damage reduction on the boss. 18% left on the boss. Back to the minecart.
Stupid weaklings! Stupid wick!
Right, heading to the next area.
I know this place. Old Wakespirit's been here forever. Didn't trust nobody. So mean.
Pulling our candles together. Watch that circle. Scorching flames. Do not stand in the scorching flames. Careful those fire circles. pulling the ads from the corners. We do need like a couple of extra triple bonked. Okay. We do need a little bit of percent here. That's why we pull in the corner. We normally pull in the corner to the ad in the entranceway, but because of Dark Prayer, we were a little slow to get to the ad in the entranceway. Because of our damage, I should have probably waited to pull the ad in the entranceway until after the Dark Prayer had exploded. Careful with that fire circle. Make sure you're not standing in the fire circle. Going into the next room.
Fire bad. Not
Pulling the fire in. We do have one fire ad trying to kill our guys in the back. Don't forget to use CCs and interrupts to keep the guys from casting their explosive flames. You can use individual CCs to stagger the flames, or you can use AoE or mass CCs to keep them all from casting. Watch that fire circle. Pulling in the Dark Prayer. Focus down this Dark Prayer first. Dark Prayer is always the priority this week. Fire to the candles. Hold on. You have to use a blue arrow to blow out the candle. Make sure you're stepping out of that fire, the tornado though. I'd wait to take that. That was a bad spot to battle res. You're good now. Yeah, he's gonna blow out. He's gonna blow out all the candles in a second, and we're gonna get red arrows again. We have to go and light a couple of candles again with the red arrows. Right now he's blowing out all the candles. Now you're gonna get red arrows again. Take the red arrows to light a couple of the candles. Not all of the candles. Alright, now you stand in the light of your candle. Now use your blue arrow to blow out your candle. Or any candle, it doesn't matter. Now go to the candles that were blown out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The boss just repeats from there. Oh, and then there's this. You have to get in the light again. He's blowing out all the candles. On this pole, Torch Snarl's gonna grab somebody by the head and he's just gonna hold you there in the fire. Just be careful with your health and make sure you're not like really low on health at any point because you don't know who he's gonna grab. And then he's just gonna hold you in the fire. When he lets go of you, you can step out of the fire.
A willing sacrifice has been prepared.
Stand behind a wax statue, Grandpa.
A willing sacrifice has been prepared.
Wait. Now we have to interrupt the fear. So, if you get a purple circle on you, you need to put it near the candle wax to melt the candle wax. If you get this arrow on you, you need a line of sight behind a wax statue. Yep, there you go. You want to get as many candle statues as you can. Also, if we can pull all the wax statues closer together, that makes it easier to fight. Purple circles, you want to use those to melt the wax statues. Paranoid Minds needs to be interrupted. Can you?
My enemy brings you power. Take it.
Yeah, it's because we're leaving all the statues up. I just interrupted the wrong thing. Line of sight behind a wax statue. Yeah, that was on me. I had to interrupt.
No more Candle King. We can be free. But first, the darkness. Darkness cannot be time to flee. Flee to freedom.
Are you getting mana?
We can use big candle card to escape.
Oh, okay.
The target. A willing sacrifice has been prepared. A willing sacrifice has been prepared.
Seen what?
Grab some dynamite and let's go.
Oh. As long as the ads are not inside of the circle, the cart keeps moving. So you can kite them all right behind the circle, the entire pole if you wanted to. Yeah, it actually does damage to the boss. This darkness here, whatever we get his health to, that's what he will start. We'll start the end boss fight at. But I don't think you can go below 80. I've never seen him below 80. Yeah.
Oh, my head.
A willing sacrifice has been prepared.
Darkness descends.
You want to interrupt those ads? When people take the purple circle out, they usually grab a candle and bring it back to the other candle.
My emissary brings you power. Take it.
Thank you for the lurk, Furrow.